From the Gospel according to Luke. At that time, Jesus said to his disciples, "A rich man had a steward, and he was accused before him of squandering his property. He called the man in and said to him, 'What do I hear about you? Give an account of your stewardship, for you will no longer be able to manage.' The manager said to himself, 'What shall I do now that my master has taken over my management? I have no strength to dig, I am ashamed to beg. I know what I shall do, because when I am taken over, there is someone who will welcome me into his house.' He called his master's debtors one by one and said to the first, 'How much do you owe my master?' He replied, 100 barrels of oil.' He said to him, 'Take your receipt, sit down right now and write down 50. Then he said to another, 'How much do you owe?' He replied, 100 measures of wheat. He said to him, 'Take your receipt and write down 80. The master commended that dishonest manager, because he had acted shrewdly. Indeed, such children are more shrewd with their fellows than are the children of light." Commentary by Pope Francis. Today Jesus invites us to reflect on two contrasting lifestyles, the worldly one and the evangelical one. The protagonist of this parable, the dishonest manager, is not a model to imitate, but an example of earthly cunning, a cunning that goes far beyond Christian morality. Pope Francis tells us that this worldly cunning, which often manifests itself through corruption, deceit and oppression, is the path of sin, because it distances us from God and leads us towards evil. However, this path is also the easiest, the one that seems most advantageous. Faced with this reality, the Pope urges us to respond with another kind of cleverness, Christian cleverness. But what is this Christian cleverness? It is a gift of the Holy Spirit, an ability to act according to the gospel, moving away from worldly values to embrace justice, truth, and the dignity of others. It is not a boring or sad commitment, but a serious but joyful path that leads to true happiness. Conclusion. Today's gospel invites us to choose between two paths, that of the world, which leads to corruption and sin, and that of the gospel, which, although more difficult, offers us a life of true joy and inner peace. Let our daily commitment be to live according to Christian wisdom, facing difficulties with honesty, respect, and love for others. Only in this way can we truly be children of light. If this message touched you, I invite you to give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more knowledge about the gospel. Share this video with anyone who might need it. Thank you for following us.